Today we're doing a birthday haul. Hi, my name is Sophie, the Bookish Floor, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we are doing a haul of the books that I have acquired in order to celebrate my birthday. So it is a tradition in my home that whenever my birthday is coming up, I ask for a trip either to Goodwill, library, bookshops, or library sales, swap meets, street markets, wherever I can find used books to add to my enormous TBR list, or to find those treasures of books that I have already listened to or read, but I don't have a copy for myself. So I decided to do that this weekend previous to my birthday. My birthday was yesterday, so last weekend I was able to go and do a little bit of shopping, but I'm also gonna show you the books that I acquired over the last month or so. Okay, so for the first two books that I want to share with you are two books that I got as a gift from someone who traveled to Asia. And the first one is a manga of Anne of Green Gables, and the second one is the manga of Sense and Sensibility. Last year I got the manga of Pride and Prejudice, and hopefully I'll be able to have my collection of Pride and Prejudice, and if I can get that collection of Anne of Green Gables, that would be great too, but this one is really the one that I'm looking forward to. Okay, next I'm gonna show you the books that I've gotten over the last month or so. There's a couple of little free libraries around where I live, and I was able to go and get some books there. They're a little bit different, out of my comfort zone, but when you go to the library, sometimes you can only get what you get, and those were the ones that were available. And I also think that it's important to kind of expand your reading taste, not always necessarily read the same. The first one that I'm gonna show you is A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking. This is a more scientific book, but I'm really interested in taking a look at it, maybe learning a little bit more on this topic. The next one is also a nonfiction, and this is El Mundo Indígena 2011, The Indigenous World. And this is really like a compilation of all the information on indigenous groups from around the world, where they live, their customs, their language, all that. So I think this is an important book to read also. Next two books that I got them for my little store, which is over on Instagram, Trinkets and Bookshop. And the first one is Me Before You. I have the other one, Me After You. So I'm gonna make a set and sell that as a set. It's a little literary kit where you get a notebook, tabs, a bookmark, markers, pens, all kinds of goodies for a literary kit. And then the next one is The Lightning Thief. I was gonna keep this one for myself because I've been trying to collect all of the Percy Jacksons in order for us to read them together as a family. However, I got 5 and 3, and I already have them in hardcovers, and this one is not in like amazing condition, so I think I'm gonna hold on keeping this one and just look for a hardcover in a better condition. So I'm gonna be able to put that one on the shop also. And then I went to a book fair, and at a book fair I was able to get 2 books with blind date with the book. And I got Modern Love, and then I also got the Flashman, the Liberator. And I know this is an older series, like an adventure, and I think the author is Irish. I did a little bit of digging, so something a bit different. All of these are a bit different than what I would normally get, but these were free, most of them. Some of them I did have to pay. So I think I spent around $4 for all of them, or $3.50, something like that. So I think that's a pretty great deal. Now I'm gonna show you the books that I was able to acquire on my traditional birthday book shopping trip. So the first one is Pineapple Street. I know this is a popular book, or this was a popular book last year. So I saw it and I thought I would give it a chance. I believe this is about people that are a bit privileged. So I know there are some mixed reviews. I don't think anything bad has been said about this book. It's just maybe it wasn't everybody's cup of tea, I don't particularly also love the trope of privilege, but I mean, I can read it and see for myself. I know that it's a very popular one. The other one is Killers of a Certain Age. I know this is very popular and it has become popular with that trope. I don't know if it's a trope with the trope of people of a certain age, like senior citizens either being murderers or being detectives trying to solve a murder. So this is in that realm. So I'm gonna read this one. The other one that I think it's like a literary fiction, it's Yoke, and this is about two sisters. And I know that a lot of people read it last year also. I think that it was pretty popular on booktube, so I'm gonna see what I think. The next one I didn't pick. Little reader picked it up for me because she knows that I love mushrooms, that I have mushrooms all over, and she said that I should read this. And you know what? I mean, she's not wrong. So the third mushroom, and I think this is a middle grade. So I'm gonna see what I think about this one. Okay, this next one has been on my reading list for the last couple of years, but I haven't been able to get to it. By the time I want to get to it, it's either not available on audiobook anymore, or the month is up for Native American Heritage Month, which is when I read from Indigenous and Native American authors. This is Elatos, and I hope that now that I have it physically, I can read it whenever I want. But if not, definitely by November, this is gonna be like my first pick. Okay, the next one that I got is this Hollow Vows. This is actually the one that I'm most excited about. I got a lot of books that are not necessarily on my radar, but because they are available, because they are a lower price, I am able to get them. If I don't like them, I can trade them on a little library, which is a win-win for everyone. And I didn't spend that much money on them, so I don't worry too much about spending $20-$30 on a book that I'm not gonna like. And this one is the one that I'm most excited about because this is more kind of like my realm. I think this is YA fantasy. I do like fantasy, not necessarily YA, but fantasy. And these are these Hollow Vows. I'm guessing this is a bit, I'm not sure if this is romantasy. I think it's gonna be more romantasy. And I know it's a duology. The other one is This Twisted Bonds. So I'm gonna see if I like this one and maybe get the other one. And then the last one is a novel that looks like a manga, but first clue is that it's like regular Western reading side, but has a couple of end papers and illustrations. So yeah. And this is Reincarnated as a Dragon Hatchling, novel 1. So again, it kind of has the idea or the feel of a manga because of the illustrations. Obviously, it says novel 1 instead of volume 1, but I'm really excited to try something new. And then the next one is something for my bookish hobbies. This is the complete photo guide to sewing. As you guys know, I sew as a hobby, as a bookish hobby. It's always nice to have like extra. I know you can watch videos on everything, but to have like a book about sewing, that's really nice to have whenever I'm in a jam and maybe I cannot look for a video at the particular. I had a little bit of money left over, so I decided to go to a street market that's nearby. They were having a sale on a particular booth where they sell books. They were having a 2-for-1. So I found Cress, which is I think it's novel 3 on the Learner Chronicles. I have Cinder. I don't have Scarlet, but now I have Cress, and I was able to get this one for free. This one is obviously Regency inspired. It's called The Lost Melody. I didn't even check what it's about, but Regency inspired, I love them all. And then has sprayed edges, which is beautiful. But then there's a piece of music inside the book, and behind it there's a letter asking for help. So my heroine needs help, and I think we're gonna help her. If you guys have read this, please let me know. And also, I think it's super cute. There's a couple of like fabric petals inside that letter or that piece of music with the message. So I think that's interesting. It's probably gonna be like a mystery. I think she's being held captive. So we'll see what's going on in this story. And then the other two that I found are gonna go with the Percy Jackson one. This is novel 3 and 5. As I said, I already have these, but I think I'm gonna put them. I was not gonna take them, but I decided to take them, put them together with book 1, and maybe try and find the other two and make a whole set and maybe put them on my store later on. So keep your eye open for that if you are interested at all. And then other bookish stuff that I got more yarn for my punch needle. As you guys know, I do for my cozy hobbies when I'm listening to books. I do punch needle. I've been doing bookmarks and like coasters, so that's a lot of fun. And then I also got a tripod for about $5 for whenever I'm filming like in the kitchen or doing something else, and it's pink and it's perfect. So yeah, I decided to get this one. And then yesterday we went to Daiso. I've never been to Daiso before, and we got a lot of stuff that we don't need, that just like what happens at Daiso. And I saw this tripod, so I got this one. I was looking for the one with the little legs, but I got this one, and I thought, well, I can just put it like somewhere like in a cup or something. But then today I found this one, so now I have two. That's fine. I can use this one whenever I'm out or something, and I need to like handheld. So yeah, those two. And then I got a third tripod. This is for my car because I don't have one when I'm in the car, and sometimes I'm waiting for someone or something in the car and I'm reading and I want to talk to you guys about what I'm reading, and I don't have anything to talk to you guys but do this, and I don't want to be doing that in the car because it's not comfortable. It's not for anyone, and it's not a pretty view. So anyways, those are all my birthday bookish and books that I was able to get. For me, it's a lot of fun every year to do this. This is when I get like unprecedented time and visits to different stores, different charity shops, again, different places where I can thrift books, and I have a budget normally, but my budget is like bigger and I can kind of splurge on my used books. So I did want to tell you guys how much I ended up spending. So I bought 18 books and I ended up spending around $30 for those 18 books. So I think that's pretty good. Not as good as before. I have gotten like maybe 20 books for like $20 or something like that before, or maybe even more books for like $20, but I think it's pretty good. So let me know if you have read any of them, especially the ones that are kind of popular, Killers of a Certain Age, Pineapple Street, Joke, all of those. And let me know if you know anything about this book, which sounds and looks very interesting. So thank you again for watching this video. This is a great birthday gift during my birthday week that you are giving me on just by sitting here and looking at the video. If you made it up to now, please comment below what was the last birthday gift that you got, and make sure that you go to the description to check out all my social media and all the links where you can find me, join our book club, join our Patreon. If you want to send me book mail, there's my Amazon wish list. So anyways, that is it for me. The best way that you can wish me a happy birthday and help me out is by giving this video a like. Make sure that you comment, make sure that you share. Please subscribe, and then also ring that bell so you can get updated whenever I upload a video. I upload every Wednesdays in Spanish and every Fridays in English. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember to keep reading and keep blooming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!